Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Whiskey Impressions today with Glenfarclas 105 that has been recommended to me by a guy I have mentioned several times in previous episode, Thomas Graves. If you don't know yet, he is an awesome artist. Definitely check out Thomas Graves' art on Facebook. This is a Highland whiskey bottled at 60% ABV, so quite a strong cask strength bottle, and I will definitely be adding water to it. Without further ado, let's get to the tasting. This is the strongest whiskey I have here. The strongest I have had so far is the Lafroy quarter cask from the last time, that is bottled at 48%, so quite strong, but 60% is quite a bit more. Oh, and even at 60% you can definitely smell the alcohol, but there are some funky sweet notes going on anyway. And I really want to try this at 60% as it is before I add water. I'm very curious about that. Alcohol, yeah, of course. I couldn't hold it in my mouth for too long because it was so strong, but what I got was again some sweet notes, and at the end actually a smoky note. I have no idea if this is smoky or not. I haven't read any reviews. I just came home, grabbed my camera and started recording, so this really is an authentic review from me. And I think the sweet, definitely the sugary candy-like sweetness with some apple tones, overwhelmed with alcohol, and then the nice smoky finish. So let's add water and see what it does. And I won't exactly be adding, just a little, like I usually do. So the color, at least from my perspective, changed to lighter, as you would expect. Still quite alcoholy on the nose. I will have to add more, but let's go to second round of tasting. On the nose there's this beautiful sweet note that some of the peaty whiskies have. Actually reminds me of Highland Park, maybe a little bit of Dalmore, but definitely like Highland Park 12. Nice sweet note on the nose. A bit fruity, maybe the apple. Not getting much of a vanilla or caramel in here. Not yet, at least. Maybe some woody note, I would say. Yeah, definitely the apple is opening up more and more. I have to say, this is quite pleasant. I like it a lot. Thank you, Thomas, for recommending this. I didn't get much of the nose because I was enjoying it a lot, and then it came to my mind that I should actually try to get some notes. I can definitely say there was a smoky finish again, but not as intense as the first time. So the smoke was weaker, the alcohol burn was not there as much, and again some sweet apple note. Let's add even more water. So I don't know how much dilution exactly happened here so far, but I will do another round after this one, and that'll be it. Oh, it's so nice on the nose, but the main thing that I smell, I just cannot recognize what it is, and it's usually like this for me with peaty whiskies. I just cannot describe the smell. It's a peaty whiskey smell, although I don't get any peat on the taste here, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, fruity, even a little bit savory now. Not very bitey. Oh, this is a wonderful experience, adding the water and testing it. I haven't had any whiskey, as I said, like this before, so this is a new experience for me. Oh yeah, this is very pleasant, and I'm actually getting more and more notes now. So definitely again the apple, definitely some pear. I thought it was just the alcohol, but this reminds me of what Slovak people drink a lot here, ruškovica, which is a distillate from pear, and I had a lot of that. I don't usually like it, but in the combination with what else is here, I really liked it. Some subtle sweet, some subtle woody note. It definitely has a bite, and this time it wasn't just the alcohol, but black pepper and chili. And just before I swallowed it, I started to get the smoky note again, and on the finish, it was kinda this very subtle smoke with the sweetness. So let us add even more water. Hope this wasn't too much, but at 60%, Ralph in his review said to dilute it immediately to 50% ratio of water and the whiskey. Right now it is actually quite pale golden, maybe not even golden. So the nose is just not as intense, nothing new really, but still quite pleasant and enjoyable. But I prefer the nose before this last adding of water. Well, that's just way too much water. Although the smoky and woody note is more intense now. It is funny how at first it got softer, and right now it is pretty much at the end the most intense taste. This is very interesting, but otherwise the whiskey got a little bit too flat for me. Anyway, what do I think about this whiskey and would I recommend it? For the price, I paid around 30 euros for this. It is a 1 liter bottle, by the way, and it is quite a good whiskey. There are definitely some more notes that I didn't quite catch with this tempo on the go, but it's a wonderful whiskey, and I had quite some fun with it, so I definitely do recommend it. Thank you Thomas once again, and you people don't forget to check out Thomas Griff's art on Facebook because he's an awesome artist. So to you guys and to you Thomas,